Good morning, Wayfam, from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus one last time. Today, we're gonna get a little bit into the history of things.
Yesterday we left Kyrenia and now we're in Nicosia, which is the north of the big main city, the walled city, and we're in an Airbnb that's beautiful and amazing. It's called the Stone House. We'll definitely link it down below for you guys. Our room is gorgeous. It has really high ceilings and a really fun bedspread that I love so much. But we just had breakfast and now we're off on our way to do one of my favorite things, a walking city tour.
Okay, we just passed through passport control that splits the city down the center from the Turkish side and the Greek side. Hopefully, we'll talk a little bit more about that on the tour. If not, I'll be sure to let you guys know what I know about the situation going on here in Cyprus.
We put on it almond. You can see the walls to the left and to the right. It's built on the recent Phoenician town. The name of it was Lydra in 2,500 years before Christ.
All right, as it turns out, that was not the tour we thought it was. We didn't get to see the old town from the Greek side. We screwed up, whatevs.
It was still cool.
It was still neat. Yeah. But now it is so freaking hot. We're gonna try and get something to eat and then probably cool off for a little bit before we head out again. Now feel free to correct me on the details, in fact look it up yourself, but as far as I understand it, in 1960 Cyprus gained its independence, and in 64 is when the war started. Something to the effect of, in the original constitution set up by the British government, there was to be a split of power separated between the Turkish people or Turkish representatives, Greek representatives, and a third, I believe. And so in 74 the war started, and basically now the international community considers northern Cyprus, where we are right now, to be Turkish occupied territory. And the Turks say, well no, we're just upholding the original constitution as it is laid out in the law. And so there's this big, well there was a war about it. The Turks had to move to the north, the Greeks had to move to the south, and they're sort of at a stalemate. They say they're still in talks, negotiations. The Greeks say they want peace in Cyprus. The Turks are like, yes, let's have peace. And so it's this big thing that has to do with politics. And all the people that we've talked to are like, we used to live together. We're friends, we're neighbors. I have people living in my old house. I've gone and visited my old house and said hi to the person who now has my house that I was forced to move out of. In fact, it is the only capital city in the world that is split down the middle by two countries, essentially. So anyways, a really interesting political situation here and a very cool culture because you get a mixture of largely Turkish and Greek influence, and they're kind of intertwined. All right, goodbye Stonehouse. I'm sorry that we had so little time here with you.
It's so beautiful.
Gotta go.
Get it. In planning, I saw that the south of Cyprus has a lot of mountains, and I wanted to visit them, the largest being Mount Olympus, which is where the gods are born. Josh, knowing that I already rented a cute little cabin in the woods, in the mountains, got a hold of Formula Cyprus for us to rent a car from them, and they actually gave it to us for this trip. So we are really excited. It is really high season, and so it was so nice of them actually to give us the very last car that they have available.
And it is this beauty.
We'll be able to drive on all the little skinny roads with this little car.
Honestly,
And not
as much as I want, like, a Mercedes C-Class, this is actually what you need for Cyprus, a little baby car.
Yeah, so we're gonna head on the road. It's about an hour and a half to Mount Olympus.
Let's get going.
Now that Josh has gotten the hang of driving on the left side, we've decided to throw in a stick shift manual.
Yeah.
So that's backwards as well, but we got this.
I gotta adjust the steering wheel because I'm a tall man. Let's go!
If you didn't watch our videos from last year, we didn't have our driver's license because they're expired. We thought we did until we got to Europe, and it was like, sorry, your license is expired. Now we have our driver's license, and we are finding it so fun to be able to rent cars and drive around ourselves, and then find little things that we wouldn't have found like if we took public transportation. So it's like a completely different trip, a different way of traveling, when we have a car and we're able to stop and go wherever we want. It's really, really fun, and I can't wait actually to get to our Airbnb because they have a tiny town, and it's a place that we would never have been able to go to without a car. I also want to mention that we are now in the south of Cyprus, which everything is written in Greek. We're starting to get used to like saying hello, like merhaba in Turkish, but now we have to relearn our Greek. So how do you say hello in Greek?
Well, good morning is kalimera.
Kalimera, which we remember because it's kind of like calamari. And then thank you.
Efkarsto.
Because Josh thought of if your car is stolen, then you thank them in a way.
Which doesn't make sense, but you remember it.
Yeah, so now everything, all the signs are in Greek. We are going to try and learn a little bit of Greek for the week that we're here, but then we're off to Turkey, so our Turkish will be back, which is really fun. Nicosia is actually one of the most interesting cities I've ever been to. I wish we had more time here, but we are headed out of the city. We will come back right before we fly out.
Yeah.
You know you're going up, up, up on a mountain when your ears pop, and it's like swervy, like.
Trying to keep Ashley's motion sickness under control,
Yeah.
while also keeping the Mercedes off our tail.
Yeah. And the power of her car is not, you know, ideal for a race car.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 1.1 liter.
Going uphill.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's so beautiful. It's all a lie.
What happened?
It's all a lie. We're here on Mount Olympus, but it's not the right one.
What?
I don't think it is the right one. I looked up information yesterday. I sent it to myself and now I read it, and it's saying that there's another mountain range in Greece.
We thought this was Mount Olympus, birthplace of the gods, and it's just another mountain called Olympus in an area owned by Greece.
Yeah, in Cyprus.
Dang
In the
it!
Trudar Mountain. Well, that's a disappointment. This is the top of Mount Olympus, and it's owned by the government, so it's a military area, and there's no videos or photography.
And there's a gate.
You can't really see a view. This is not good.
What happened? What'd you do? Today is a day of fails.
I just got an email from who was supposed to be our Airbnb host tonight. He asked, is it okay for tomorrow? Did you hire a car? And then I was like, wait a minute, what are the dates? And it's supposed to be for tomorrow night. Were we supposed to stay a day more in?
I don't know.
Because even the lady this morning asked if we were staying tonight.
I don't know.
We have nowhere to stay tonight.
We've been moving so much, we might have just gotten a date wrong somewhere.
Thank you. That looks great. Alright, so we're just going to let the stresses go for now. And
We're gonna eat a pizza and we'll figure out where we're staying tonight. All on a pizza's work?
Not gonna eat my pizza. Crisis averted. George from Airbnb, you're amazing and pretty much saved my life. I booked the room with the wrong date and didn't even realize it until now when he sent me a message, which is crazy, and I've never done anything like that before. So we were pretty much homeless. He had another house near this location that he moved us to, and it looks amazing, just as amazing as the first one. So props to him. Like, I've never had an Airbnb host help me so quickly, because once we leave the spot, we don't have Wi-Fi, so I wouldn't have been able to communicate with him. But he got on it, he swapped us, and everything is fine and dandy.
Link in the description.
Yeah, check out George's places. He was amazing.
Thankfully, the Trudars mountain range is full of activities to do, not just for locals, but for tourists as well. There's the restaurant that we went to, there's a whole tourist section, and now we're going on a hike. The entire mountain range is just crisscrossed with trails, and there are actually a ton of people here, so I don't think we'll be the only ones at the waterfall.
Also, fun fact about Mount Olympus, it actually gets snow. So during the winter time, like where we eat lunch and the mountain, there's skiing, which is crazy. Like if you think of Cyprus, would you think of a mountain with snow and skiing? Probably not, but I think that would be something really fun to do in the winter time.
What?
You hear that?
That's it?
my gosh.
I'm pretty sure that's the baby one, but
Oh, fresh water though.
we're getting closer. Yeah. Caledonia Falls. It's not huge, but in the middle of summer, I think that's a pretty dang good waterfall. Enjoying the breeze.
The mist of the waterfall in my face, it feels so good.
Yeah, it's actually quite hot. I'd say it's a good 30 degrees Celsius.
It was really, really hot where we were just at, and up here in the mountains is a lot better, but man, it's still warm.
Yeah,
we're sweating.
Especially when you're hiking uphill.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, waterfall, not a fail, not even close to a fail. We've had a few mishaps today, but man, things are looking up. We have a really cool Airbnb we're going to, and this waterfall is great. Like, hikes like this make me so happy to be in nature, just enjoying the beauty. It just revitalizes me. Like, I really, really enjoy it, and I love seeing places and cultures and countries that, like, I've never experienced or thought about. I never thought I was going to be hiking a little waterfall here in Cyprus, and here we are. It's so awesome, and I love that we can share it with you guys. It's beautiful and just unexpected. Those are the best.
You're my best friend, Josh.
You're mine too, Ashley.
We'll always be friends forever.
Yeah, forever.
In that movie.
Are you stopping?
This is a great view. This is the best view we've had all day.
Beautiful.
And we're not far away from our place, so we must be having a cool view.
Our surprise Airbnb, here we come. And it is crazy beautiful.
We have just arrived to the town called Lofu. It is so cute, picturesque, like tiny little cobblestone walkways just to get to our front door of our new Cypriot house. George, you really came through.
Last minute house.
Last minute, he saved my butt because I screwed up, and we were almost homeless, and now we're living in this. This is our garden, by the way, behind you.
Ta-da!
A traditional living room and kitchen here, nice and open, fresh, windows overlooking a beautiful view. We have a fun old radio,
Oh, one of Ashley's favorite features.
but a modern television right next to it, and Wi-Fi. 2 little double beds. Everything in this house looks so freaking old, like this bed. This is like a roller bed from who knows when. This is where we'll be sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there's a bed up there, a double bed in the attic type space. I think it's a little creepy and really dark in there, so yeah, we're gonna stay out of that one. I can't believe it. We were almost homeless, and now look at us.
And the main bedroom goes right out into the garden.
George, you really came through. Thanks, man. If you guys are interested in this Airbnb, definitely check out the link below. George actually has other Airbnbs too. I didn't even know that, but I lucked out. Mezzanine.
Okay.
So we came down the street. We tried 2 different places. They're completely closed.
It's a tiny village.
9 p.m. right now. And Josh was starving. So we had to go out and find some food. And we came to this cute little wine bar because his sister told us to come here from one of the other places that was closed. Here we are, and look how amazing this is.
We're not even trying to splurge, but this is literally the only place open.
The only option. Yum.
It's coming on Tuesday. No, ask him. No, I'm serious.
There's no label on the moment because the reason is like this winemaker I'm gonna be
You're deceiving us.
deceiving.
As you are. As you will be. He's deceiving us. Write down your comments. Κάντο σωστά γιατί σε παίρνει ο άνθρωπος.
So that was a long day. an amazing day, and especially that last bit where we got to hang out at the wine bar with locals. That was so fun. What we didn't film was the 3 hours of conversation we had. So we're a little behind on our video. We're gonna have to edit first thing in the morning. I'm not even have time to take a shower tonight. I'm going straight to bed.
We are exhausted, but I'm so glad that it worked out the way it did, and we are in this amazing town. I can't wait to explore tomorrow.
That's what we look forward to. So Way Fam, I hope we encouraged you to get out there and travel today. Definitely come check out some small town, spend some time with the locals and hang out, and you know, talk finance and politics and travel and all these interesting things. And we'll see you in the next video. Good night. I don't know how to say it in Greek. I don't know.